Welcome to our CS246 final project video. In this video, we are going to cover our sponsor as well as the purpose of our app and the general functionality of the app that we designed as our team. Our sponsor was Sarah Hegerhorst. She is a student down in BYU, and she was looking for a way to better keep track of her assignments and the other things that she has to do for school as well as for her general life. So she wanted a to-do list app, just an application that would help her stay on top of things, that would preferably import her assignments directly from her school API. She would prefer that it would have notifications and various other things to help her get her tasks done on time, as well as some kind of system that would reward her for completing her tasks and her goals. So for that, we decided to create an application that we named Life Oriented List, or LOL. And that application is just a very basic app right now that helps people keep track of what they need to do. So when you first boot up the app, it looks like this. You can see it has an overview of the goals that you have, the to-do items that you have, and it also keeps track of points that you can spend on rewards. Some people might not like this interface, so through some hard work, one of our group members, Sheena, was able to develop a way to change to different themes. So we have a spring theme, a summer theme, a fall theme, and also a winter theme. I'm going to be sticking with the summer theme for now because I think that looks pretty good. And you'll also notice that if you close out of the app and then bring it back up, it does successfully save which theme you have. So all your settings are saved, and you don't have to worry about the app forgetting anything. So once we're into our app, the first thing we want to do is create a goal or a to-do item. You can either do that by clicking this item down here, which will take you straight to the to-do creation screen, or you can click on the drawer over here and click on create task. So let's say I have some homework to do for CS246. I can go ahead and type that in here. And we're going to have this as a to-do item that I need to get done. And I would like to get this done by, let's say, the 12th. So I'm going to go ahead and put that date in there. And this is actually a rather hard assignment, so I'm going to give myself 100 points for completing it. These two are optional. You don't have to receive any points, and you don't have to have a due date. And then we can go ahead and hit create. It looks like our task was successfully created. So we exit here. Oh, and it looks like we have one to do. Now, I've worked very hard, and I actually just remembered I've already completed this homework. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to go ahead and check it off. And I'm also going to click on here so I can look at its overview and delete it. It looks like I completed it before the due date. So I hit delete, and there goes the to-do. We also now have some points that we can spend on rewards, but I don't think I have any rewards set up yet. So I'd quite like to go to McDonald's tonight. So I'm going to set McDonald's as a reward, and I'll probably spend about $10 there. So in my system, 100 points are worth about $10. So I'm going to say it's going to cost $10 for me to go to McDonald's. And now I have a reward set up. I can click on this box here directly to jump straight to rewards, and there's my McDonald's reward. I'm going to go there tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and redeem that reward, and I'm going to delete it real quick. Oh, and there goes my points. We also have a notification system that will allow you to set a reminder so that you can remember to get your to-dos done on time, and we plan with future implementations to make it so it can automatically have reminders for due dates and such. We also have a points overview page that tells you how many points you currently have and the lifetime amount of points that you earned throughout the usage of your app. We also plan to implement various categories for goals and to-dos and rewards, and it would tell you how many points you have earned from each category, along with the category from which you've earned the most amount of points. We also had plans to make it show the category with the most earning potential so that you could streamline your work a little bit and focus on the categories that you need to get the most work done in. But we weren't able to implement that quite yet. Finally, this also is supposed to be able to sync up to Firebase, which is a way to upload your information to the cloud so that you can access it from any device. So if you had two different cell phones, or if you want to access this on the internet as well, it would sync up there, and they would just be able to pull information from there, and you would be able to keep your goals current between all your devices. For that, you can sign in to the app, and that will help you to create an account and access your information from anywhere. That was one of the more challenging parts, which one of our group members was focused on. It's not fully implemented currently, but we have been looking into it, and it is a very worthwhile goal to have for this app. Another one of our main challenges was the notifications. There's a lot of API changes that have changed with notifications over the past few years, specifically between API levels 25 and 28. And there's a lot of work that needs to be done in order to get it to work on either of those. It does work properly generally now, but that was one of our main difficulties. Another one of our main difficulties were the categories that we were talking about before. In order to get them to all to display correctly in a categorized way, you had to use multiple recycler views, which is a little more complex than you would think. You have to create your own linear layout manager and inherit a lot of stuff from the previous ones, but also create a lot of your own stuff. So that is quite difficult. The color themes also were quite difficult, which Sheena was able to fix and overcome, and it does now change between themes and save the themes quite easily. Those were our primary technical challenges. So I hope you like the app. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope you guys have a great day.